Guys, this is Ashley back with another video. Before we get into the video, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. So let's start off with Nicki Minaj, because I've been seeing tweets, okay? People have been sending me this of, Twitter users accusing Nicki Minaj of buying the blogs. Now, they're accusing her of buying the blogs because allegedly Tasha K said in court that it was Nicki Minaj who told her that Cardi B allegedly had the H. Now, I don't know if that was true. I don't know if they're just making that up, but that's what they're saying on Twitter. And so they believe that basically Nicki Minaj bought Tasha K. But my whole thing is, why would Nicki buy Tasha K, who just got 1 million subs? Wouldn't it make sense to buy the Shade Room or a bigger blog? I mean, Tasha K just got 1 million subs. I do not believe that Nicki Minaj was buying Tasha K or telling her to say certain things about Cardi B, because that could easily fall back on her. Okay, because she brought Tasha K on Queen Radio. So it just doesn't make sense why Nicki would kind of do that. So let me know how you guys feel about that. I feel like people are just trying to blame Nicki Minaj. They want to insert her in everything that's going on. They always got to attach Nicki Minaj's name to some mess. But I definitely don't believe it. I feel like Tasha K just doesn't like Cardi B, which is her right. But I really haven't even been following this case. But, people were sending me tweets of people accusing Nicki Minaj of, buying the blogs. And I'm like, listen, it just doesn't make sense to buy a blog that just got 1 million subs. You know what I'm saying? I feel like Tasha K is messy on her own. She doesn't need anybody else, to help her be messy. Also, people on Twitter are saying that they believe that Nicki Minaj will be brought up in the Karen Civil versus Jason Lee lawsuit, okay? For whatever reason. Because Jason Lee is suing Karen Civil allegedly for hacking into his blog or doing something to his blog, like in 2018. So let me know what you guys think. Moving on to AriLennox. So she is upset and saying that she's not going to do any more interviews because she was asked an inappropriate question during her interview. The guy asked her if she was being effed properly, but she was not too happy about it. So let me know how you guys feel about that. Where is Ari's publicist? Okay? Publicists are supposed to handle stuff like this where they will tell whoever is interviewing you not to ask certain questions. Maybe she don't got one, okay? And the guy that was interviewing her said that he asked that question because, she said it in a song, okay? I guess she said it in one of her songs if she was getting F properly, or she was asking somebody if they were getting F properly in one of her lyrics. Now, I don't listen to AriLennox, so I don't know which song it was. But it still was kind of inappropriate, okay? He could have asked the question in a different way. He didn't have to say it like that, okay? But that happens when you don't have a publicist, okay? And I think people want to come at Ari sideways because a lot of people don't feel like she's a super big artist, okay? So she's not going to get special treatment, but I feel like she needs to get a publicist. Continue to do interviews because she said she wasn't going to do any, but she needs to do interviews because she's not that poppin', okay? I understand she's J. Cole's artist, but sometimes when she puts out music, it makes no noise. So I think that she needs to continue to do interviews and have a publicist on hand. It's going to cost a coin. Publicists aren't cheap, but it might be worth it. Okay, I remember the last time she dropped, people were comparing her to Chloe and talking about how Chloe is charting and she is not, and how it was because of colorism. Now, she debunked those claims, but still. Moving on to Shenseea, okay? Because she's been clapping back at people who have an issue with the song. She basically said that, she's been trying to make P-word type of music for a while. And that some people need instructions on how to eat it, okay? Now, here's my thing. There's videos out there, okay? And then on top of that, the hook only really had 2 words in it. I mean, those really weren't instructions, okay? Lick, 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 put your back in it. I mean, what is that supposed to really instruct? You can say that about anything. Megan, like always, made a terrible mistake by putting this record out, okay? And I think at this point, 1501 is just gonna let Megan fall because she don't listen. Just like she did not listen about the BTS feature. I bet you Carl told her, listen, I don't think that this is a great idea. She probably thought that Carl didn't want her to put out the record and that he was probably trying to stop her bag. But at the end of the day, I feel like Carl, he knows what he's doing, okay? But because Megan's under Roc Nation, she don't want to talk to Carl. She don't want to have anything to do with Carl. She wants to get out of her contract because Camel Face is working with her. And, right now, she's one of the most successful artists on Roc Nation. She's the one that's getting all the brand deals on Roc Nation. Nobody else is really getting brand deals over there. So she feel like she winning despite her music not really selling. Okay? Now, I feel like all hope is gone and she might as well just get pregnant by Party, okay? Go open up them health centers and call it the day. Moving on to Rolling Stone's list of the most fashionable artists, okay? They had Kanye West on there. I understand because he has the Yeezy brand. I don't really feel like he can dress. They had Beyonce on there. I feel like they just put her on there because nobody really talks about Beyonce's fashion like that, okay? They put Cardi B on this list. I can understand why, because a lot of people do talk about her fashion. She wouldn't be on my list, but I think that they were just picking the people who just dress weird because they had Harry Styles and Lady Gaga, which I understand about Lady Gaga, but not Harry Styles. And then on top of that, Lizzo was on this list, and it's like, girl, she don't even wear clothes. On my list, it would have been Normani. I feel like Normani definitely has stepped up in the fashion department, but she got the same stylist as Cardi B. So that's why I understand why Cardi B was on the list. Okay? I don't really care for Cardi B's fashion sense because sometimes it could be a little bit ghetto. But when she goes to the award shows, it's up to par. Okay? And that's how I feel about Normani. I feel like Normani, when she goes to the award shows, she's dressing right. It's top tier. Okay? Especially lately. It feels like her looks have been really great. Moving on to my girl, Alexa from Euphoria. I feel like her style is amazing. Okay? I love Maddie's style on the show too. And I feel like her makeup is always on point. So she would have been on my list. Okay? And then I also like how mysterious she is. Like, we don't really know too much about her. But fun fact is she used to work for NickiMinaj. Okay? So when I found that out, I was like, of course, this is why I like her. Okay? She's very talented. She used to be a stylist. And she also used to make these glasses. Her mom is in the industry. I believe her mom is like a model or actress or something. And that's how she got her start in the industry. Like I said before, it's who you know, not what you know. Okay? But she's very talented. I can't even front. She deserves, all the attention that she's been getting, and she can dress her ass off. Go look at her Instagram. She's popping, okay? And then another person that would have been on my list, I don't know if she was on Rolling Stone's list, but Zendaya, okay? Zendaya can definitely dress. So she wasn't on there. I don't know why. Drake, I feel like he's a better dresser than A$AP Rocky. I don't know why he wasn't on the list, because A$AP Rocky is just so tacky. He thinks he's the best thing on earth, okay? And then Lil Baby is another person that would have been on my list, okay? Because I feel like he does dress very well, okay? I don't like how he treats women, but I will say he can dress his ass off. So let me know who is your favorite fashionable artist in the comments, okay? Like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and have an amazing day.